Welcome to the stream. We're going to do Artville with John Lear.
And I still can't go any further and went to traffic. And time reverses, and anything comes down to the original size less than an atom size, will start spreading out the other direction, where things only exist that travel faster than the speed of light. And so we came to the conclusion, now, whoever made that, that's gone.
Whoever made that, that's gone. Okay, well, I hope that serves as an answer to this question. You're on the air, coast to coast AM with John Lear. Where are you calling from, please?
Calling from Youngstown, Ohio.
Yes, sir.
I have a copy of a videotape by Bob Lazar. I was wondering if Mr. Lear was familiar with it.
Oh, he sure is.
And I was wondering if you could give us some comments about the other two areas of S4 that Mr. Lazar talks about the physics of time travel and the charged particle beams.
All right, we've only got about a minute, John. Can we do it?
I'm not sure what the areas that he's talking about. I guess that they have both of those things there. Once, I told him the story where he walked into the craft to do some work. He was in there about 2 hours, and when he came out, it was exactly the same time as before we went in. And when he asked what the explanation was that, they said because the Fauci's time shifted.
All right, we'll have to hold there from Youngstown, Ohio. Thank you. John, we'll be right back to you.
Okay.
All right, relax for a few minutes. You're listening to Coast to Coast AM on the CBC Radio Network. If this kind of information disturbs you, and it does many, reach over and turn your radio off. For everybody else, there will be more.
In the Kingdom of God, toll free at 1-800-618-8255. 1-800-618-TALK. First line callers 702-727-1222. 702-727-1222. Or use the wild card line at 702-727-1295. This is Coast to Coast AM on the CDC Radio. It certainly is. And for the next 30 minutes ago, we're still going to restrict the toll-free line to east of Rockies. We have another 30 minutes because of the interview people. We have 30 more minutes east of the Rockies on the 800 line. John Lear is my guest, pilot, experienced pilot, many thousands and thousands of hours in the air, and leader in Iowa to identify flying objects. John's coming back right now. John, there is a way people can get the videotape that the caller mentioned about Bob Lazar's experiences and his explanation of what these craft are and how they work. It's very educational. How do they get it?
They try out that one now, right press down because there is no telephone number to call us. They never got a name. There is no telephone number. It's try out TRI Corporation 1324 Gallup, and that's in Las Vegas, Nevada. 89104. And it's $29.95. $29.95 plus $3 shipping and handling. And what you get is 446 Thank you.
No problem. After that, we can please reconsider and go towards the right line, not the wrong. There's another body of work known as the tradition of the Tibet. And please research that.
Accounts on which it is based. In addition, probably less than 5% of all that Jesus and his original followers taught is found in the Bible. Many of these changes and deletions to the New Testament were made by special church councils. The editing process began as early as 325 AD during the First Council of Nicaea and continued well into the 12th century. For example, the Second Synod Church Council of Constantinople in 553 AD deleted from the Bible Jesus' references to reincarnation.
I just wanted to be sure that I got that out. That's not the bright light, not the bright line.
All right, thanks. John, why did you go through?
Why going there?
Yeah.
Well, because according to Whitley, if you go to the Bright Bible, you have made a conscious choice of which direction to go. And supposedly, according to him, at that point, if you go to the white light, the grade or whoever is in charge of the state can decide what to do. Now, they can either send you back into another body, or they can put you in the black box. Now, the reason that I would choose the white light is I don't want to spend what Whitney says is anywhere from 12 to 40,000 years in the black box. He was in there, he said it's a very frightening experience. Now, I don't mind being by myself. I could probably spend a couple of years by myself, but I'm not sure whether I could spend 40,000 years. Whereas if you go towards the dark, you jump right back into a terrestrial body, and you can continue on with whatever body you got into.
All right. Dear John Ross, this comes from Santa Barbara. Do you think there are any off-planet guys who are trying to help rescue us from this prison? Any hope for the future in Santa Barbara?
Possibly.
Possibly, right? Tantalizingly, just possible. Also, this question, John, the Philadelphia experiment, do you believe it really happened? Is there any connection between it and the UFOs?
Yes, obviously something happened during the Philadelphia experiment. Now, whether that boat actually disappeared or not, I don't know. But there's enough evidence that something very, very strange happened during that time, due to the government's research into magnetism.
And one more fact. This from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Jimmy Carter had seen a UFO. He was given a top secret clearance. Thus, he was shut down when he became president.
Yes, he filed his report in 1969 when he ran for president. One of his platforms was, I believe in UFOs because I personally see one, and if I am elected president, I will see that all this information about UFOs is turned over to the public. Naturally, when he became president, we didn't hear one word, and that's because the presidents agreed to a certain extent on the problem.
All right. On our toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lear. Good morning.
Yes,
Where are you, sir?
yes, I'm in Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I was listening to your comments about Delta.
Delta forces, yes.
Yeah. I believe some things you said, but I think you have your units wrong.
Okay, how did I have one?
For one thing, I don't think that 56 people were killed from Delta.
How many people?
I don't believe anyone was killed from Delta.
Oh, okay. But there would have been, it was a different group?
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, we just say it is for. What group was it?
That I don't know, but they come out of the Delta community. Let it be noted right here in Fort Bragg that too many people
Now, he may be partially right because he obviously was in the community, but there are certain parts of Delta which are unknown to other parts. So it's possible that you're correct, and that it was just a secret, very secret portion on Delta.
All right, thank you, caller. John, from the state of Washington, is there any possibility that some of these aliens could come from beneath the Earth instead of from outer space?
Yes, most definitely.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Do you give much credence to the dimensional theories, John?
Well, I didn't used to, but there seems to be a body of evidence now that there is some kind of extra dimensional creatures appearing here and there.
You're on the air, coast to coast AM with John Lear. Good morning. Where are you, please?
Kansas, Missouri.
Yes, sir.
I just got a question. Did Mr. Lear really think the Betty Andreessen story and her beliefs kind of pertain to the religious aspect?
Yes, I read both books, and what more can I say? She definitely is very religious, and she had a very religious experience during her abduction. I think that whoever they are who pick us up catered to those specific beliefs.
Oh, yeah, that was basically my question. I didn't know if your beliefs followed along those lines because they were sort of similar to the lights and putting people back in the bodies and that sort of thing. And I was just curious if you knew about that and if you had any thoughts on it.
Well, it's been some time since I read the Andreessen affair, but she did have a very interesting experience.
Right, yeah, I read the newest one, it's called Watchers by Ray Fowler, and it was pretty interesting. I'd recommend it to anybody out there.
We're going to be interviewing Ray Fowler again for the summer on Greenland.
Oh, that'd be really great.
All right, thank you. We before an announcement. Let me do this now. We have a new affiliate beginning this morning. It is KKARAM in Omaha, Nebraska. So I'm going to officially welcome Omaha, Nebraska to the network. And let's keep moving here. Welcome, good morning. You're on the air with John Lear. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Hunter. Bob, this lady.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
And in 1952, I read a book by Man and Buddha called All and Everything, and that talked about the spaceship kind of going all over the place. And I went to work with a good group. And in 55, we were on the air with commercial television in London. And we had a couple there, and I can't remember the name. But we had a half-hour show, and the man who was interviewing was really trying to break them down that they were funny, but he couldn't, of course. After that, I got home, we went to dinner, went to my place, and talked about Philip in this book. And these people were very authentic. And I do remember that they were a married couple, and we went to a few of the group meetings in London, and this was back in 1955-56. And these were all what I call good, wholesome people, not funny, baloney type people. And of course, I lost touch with them. And I wonder if these comments, are you familiar with George's book, All and Everything? We talked about Connection, what's your Connection? By that connection, the last name was Gurdjieff. Not named Gurdjieff, yes, good that are working.
Say the name slowly, Bob.
Gurdjieff, Gurdjieff. George Ivanovich Gurdjieff. And he wrote the book way back in the 40s called All and Everything. And then subsequently, when I was with this couple in London, and I don't remember their name, but I remember going to several groups. This is back in the 50s. I do remember that book, but I don't know enough about it to make any comment on it. Right. But he talked way back then about spaceships. Yeah.
All right, Bob, thank you very much for the call. We appreciate it. I guess not enough knowledge to really be commenting about it. You're on the air, coast to coast AM with John Lear. Good morning, where are you calling from, please?
This is Tim from KFC, St. Louis.
Yes, sir.
How you doing? I don't know if you could tell me anything more about the alien picture. Could you tell me earlier about the experience you think that you had? And could you possibly tell me the internet number and how I can get it off the internet when you finally do send that up?
All right, I will, thank you. Yeah, he's right. John, I know a young man who has what he believes is an alien creature, the body of an alien creature, which is not dry. It's pretty good size. It's very hard to describe, John. I've got very good 35 millimeter photographs of it. I've got videotapes of it as well. I'm getting them scanned and put up on the internet probably by the middle of next week. The thing looks, the closest I can come down is it almost looks bat-like, but it's not a bat. It's pretty good size. It's a couple of feet tall, 2 or 3 feet tall, and it is very, very weird. Now, I'm not saying it would be possible for you to comment, but it supposedly came from Puerto Rico, where there's been quite a bit of UFO activity, hasn't there?
Yeah.
And so I will show you that when I get a chance, John, and then you'll be able to comment.
Yeah, interesting. I'd like to read it.
Yeah, okay. It's just what I'm working on right now. On the toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lear. Where are you calling from?
This is Bill from Kansas City, or how you doing?
Hi, John.
Well, basically, what I was calling about is just to throw out another theory here that these things do happen. It's simply, like, first off, I don't really buy that semi-living creatures are really fine. Using people as food because the simple fact of it's easier to kidnap a group of people to then raise them for as cattle. What is that?
Are we being really careful?
We know, we are. Well, anyways, some of the other things, like you said, like when Karen's in Cambodia, and they had body to study the anatomy because you wouldn't have to worry about taking and really proper bring it back and things like that.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and truthfully, why is he so interested in this place? I mean, truthfully, when you make the wood, so to speak, in our galaxy, what is so interesting for?
All right, why us is the question, John. Why us? Why are they interested in us? I can almost answer that. I mean, when you look at the Earth, it's a hustle and bustle of activity and growth and beings and intelligence, and it's a contrast to everything around it, right?
Yeah, well, my opinion is it's not that they came here looking down and say, oh yeah, that's a neat place, let's go down and visit. I think they created the whole thing, and that's their interest.
So they have an intense interest in following their handiwork.
Yeah, their handiwork being the breeding of the human race over 200,000 years, in which they made 65 separate corrections to make us what we are today, which they refer to as containers. I doubt if the experiment is over. I think that, continuing on, each of these separate corrections, they have to, when they bring in the new model, they have to recall the old model, and they do that with, maps, plates, floods, gyroscopic recessions of the Earth, which I might mention, all this EPA and BLM and stuff about, carefully burying our trash. Every 23,000 years, this Earth rotates on its axis and takes up a different rotation, and it essentially cleans everything out. So why are we so worried? We're about, 1,000 years overdue to this rotation. So why are we worried about all this trash?
You're talking about further reverse.
Yeah. I'm just because if you used to take me 7 minutes to drive to the dump, and now it takes 3 hours.
Time for the big cleaning.
It's all going to be done for us. You don't have to worry about that.
On the toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lear, but not where are you calling from?
Confirmation, right?
We're going to for Eastern Walking, sir. About 5 more minutes. Thank you very much for the call, though. On the long-term line, you're on the air with John Lear. Good morning.
Good morning. Wonderful show. Sunshine here. I think that was Betty and Barney Hill, wasn't it?
No, he said 1955.
Oh, I didn't know when their book came out. Betty and Barney Hill.
It was after 63.
Oh, I see. Okay, my mistake. But anyway, they did allude to the time travel book or the time span too, I believe, didn't they? I mean, they were in there for some time, and yet when they came out, it was lost to them.
Yeah, they have the same 3.
Yeah, wonderful show. Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks for making the call. Good morning. On the toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lear. Hello. That was it, I guess, John. On the first time calling line, you're on the air with John Lear. Hello.
Yes, I'm calling from here, Albuquerque.
Yes, sir.
Actually, in the east of the mountains, about 500 feet from Lozano test range. San Diego. I had decided here about 2 years ago in May, and since then I talked to 3 of my neighbors who have had similar sightings. A retired school teacher and a real estate agent.
You're not having some of that famous New Mexico travel storm right now, are you?
No, I do hear it getting closer once in a while, and they sound like a diesel truck in the distance or machinery clanging around, but some of it I think I'm hearing construction going on the base. Now, was your sighting within the Mount Dunaway storage area in College Gate?
Well, I was on the highway driving home, and this was a large orange glowing sphere that went over my car and it was heading due south into that area.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of reports about that when I first got into this. Paul Benowitz had just lived in the Fort Hill section there, and he set up in 1980 a videotape which ran 24 hours a day. He'd take it every 8 hours, and he got some spectacular photos of dome-shaped objects taking off from the Mount Benowitz storage area.
Well, I sometimes wonder if they're saying that there's less action going on up in Nevada, maybe some of it's moved here.
Some could be either there or home.
I've also got 2 acquaintances. They don't know each other, but they have told me that they were involved. One worked for the contractor, and the other worked for somebody in the architectural design firm that built all these underground bunkers back in the early 80s out there. And they said that these bunkers were as big as football fields. Solid concrete, they were huge, and of course nobody knew what they were being built for.
Yeah,
There was no runways.
Yeah, I had a friend that went in one of those things, and he said that there was nothing in there, but he said it was absolutely enormous. And, but there was nothing in there at the time he went in.
Well, can I ask one more question? Yeah. Do you think that anything will come of this Roswell investigation?
And yes, Representative Schiff, of course, is off and running on the investigation, as you know, Jim.
Yeah.
Do you think anything will come of it?
No, zero.
Zero? Why do you think that?
Well, because it's a cover-up. You're not going to let some congressman go in there and find out what's going on.
Well, I suppose at the levels all this moves, a congressperson is not much. All right, John, I'd like you to hold on. We're going to break here at Bondale, so relax for a few minutes. We'll be back to you.
Okay.
My guest is John Lear, pilot, airline captain, and weaver and unfroze. I don't mind flying objects. That's the nature of the discussion this morning. It may disturb you if the phone's turned off. If you want a copy of the entire program, you can call beginning right now, area code 503-664-7966.
The carcasses for days. Now that's something that seems a bit unnatural to me, and I'd like to ask you, throughout the Bible, there is a conflict of good and evil. And these things that you guys are describing do not sound very good to me.
Yeah, not warm and fuzzy. Yeah?
That's correct. They would not be my idea of warm and fuzzy.
John, why do you think so many people, so many ecologists and people in various associated fields, want to present them always as warm and fuzzy? Why?
I think that because we couldn't imagine a advanced society not being warm, but we figure, oh shoot, after all that civilization thousands of years ahead of us, they certainly must have worked out their problems. They just want to come down and help us and cure cancer and AIDS and help us get to, cure our food problem and all the rest of it. I mean, certainly reinforced by Steven Spielberg and his close encounters.
Yeah, that is true. John, a few quick ones for you by facts. From Alaska, a quick question for John, a paraphrase. The sheep know the voice of their master. Will we know?
I don't know enough about that as a quote, but I just can't put it together in time to give it.
Well, I can wonder though, or I can, I guess, try and help them out here. The sheep, us, know the voice of their master. Will we know when that voice comes? That it is that they are our master, I guess is the question.
Yeah.
No comment.
No comment.
All right, if it's not too late in the show, can you ask John about my guess concerning cattle mutilations? Remember, I guess the mutilations were one of the components of medium used to proliferate recombinant DNA research.
Well, I think, that's speculation, what it's all about.
Dear John, since 1988, that year to the present, around round balls of light have been hovering above my house day and night. This is not a hoax. I've been videotaping these round balls of light during the night hours hovering above my house with only a half block at the very most. Since 1989, I have been videotaping them, and I've got these videotapes. What would you suggest somebody with evidence of this sort does?
There's not much you can do. Who can listen to you? I know a few people that have that phenomenon over there, and I don't know what they are, but
they are.
But they are, certainly are.
Is John implying that the God of our Bible was created by aliens?
No, you're not going to get me into that.
Okay, we'll just drop that one and go back to the phones. On the Wildcard line, we're on the air with John Lear. Hi. Hello? Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Art in Spokane.
Hello,
Yeah, I wanted to ask John what he thought of the possibility that the deaths of Dulcie were somehow related to the introduction or the further introduction of the AIDS virus and the population, and also what his feelings are about the government being somehow involved in the development of the AIDS virus.
All right, thank you. John, AIDS, what do you think about AIDS?
Well, as I said before, there's no question in my mind that the government developed it. He's a doctor, an AD doctor that actually did the research. I believe his name was Ryan Donner. And, we made it what it was for. I don't know. Some people say it was to eliminate or decrease the population, but certainly there are better ways to do it because AIDS takes a long time to affect, and also it causes a lot of suffering. I think our hospitals would be overtaxed before it would start reducing the population. So when people say, well, it's just the government trying to reduce the population, possibly, but you think even they would be able to figure out a quicker way to do it.
Well, I know that there was congressional testimony, it's on the record, John, an inquiry of some scientists about whether such a thing could be created that would produce or suppress the human immune system.
Yeah, I've got a copy of that, and that's what they got their initial $10 million funding to create that.
So that much is at least on the record, all right. On the toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lear. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Fine, sir. Where are you?
I'm KOG of San Diego.
Excellent.
John, I had some questions about one of the guests you had on earlier. Wrote the Long Talk book.
Yeah, oh,
Justin Nichols.
Justin Nichols, I know the program, yes.
Right. And I wondered if your guest could make any references to some of the things he said in his books, like the alien trees or things like that.
Right.
Tom Montauk looks too closely. I did listen to President Nichols several times. All I can say is specifically he has to do the alien treaty. But other than that, I'll let you have more specific questions.
Well, I guess you just wanted a general reference, whether you were familiar with it, whether you agreed with it.
Yeah, we certainly do that. True.
All right, one more stab at this, John. This comes from Veronica in Wichita. I'm a Christian, but not so arrogant a Christian to believe that we are the only form of life God created. As the Bible says, in my Father's house there are many mansions. Were it not so, would he have killed us?
Well, somebody had to create everybody, right?
Somebody did it. Some entity, something did it. I think most of us believe that a power far greater than ourselves has something to do with this. It's just too complex. All right, on the toll-free line and on the air with John Lear. Good morning.
Okay, hi, good morning. I'd like to say that just out of common sense and this one entity and stuff like that, there probably is, even if there is one entity, I'm not saying there probably is, but even if there is, and I go through life and have to go see him in judgment day, I'm going to appeal to a higher court because he's got peers. I mean, it would have to be that. But anyway, on the time travel,
Yes.
okay, time travel, the way you're looking at it, I think time travel back in the past, there's no way you can see time from back in the past, but you'll never be able to travel it. You'll only see the light from it. And as far as in the future, you might be able to do that too, but you'll never be able to come back to your own time. Just on,
What are you basing these comments?
Well, it's just like, okay, let's say the extraterrestrial. Okay, you'd be a fool not to think that we're the only ones in the universe.
Well, wait a minute, you were switching topics.
I'm going to explain that.
Right.
Okay, it's like planets in other galaxies. We look at them right now, and what we're looking at isn't right now. It's time from way back when. From way back when.
That's true.
So there may be inhabitants on what we're seeing. And we just, the only way we're ever going to know is to be able to travel faster than the speed of light. That's the only way we'll ever know.
Which certainly can be done and very easily if you have the technology. Now, I have to disagree with you on time travel is that you can't certainly go forward in time and you can come back.
Well, I'm sure you can go forward, but I doubt very seriously you'll be able to come back.
Well, okay, well, we can agree on that.
It's just on common sense. So, I mean, I don't understand how you think you can come back to a time that you can go forward. Unless you're talking about this gravitational thing where you hold off and you're thinking you go in and forward in time and you're never leaving the time that you're let. Your time stands still while you're gone.
Where are you from about this?
Everyone.
All right.
When I get my time machine, I'll come and pick you up.
Do you think, John, in your life that you would do that?
Yeah.
Would you not?
Yeah.
Why is that such a quick no? I mean, if you had a chance, an opportunity, with Bob Lazar and others and lots of funding, would you ever do it?
No, I think, well, it's very complex machinery. I don't think it can be done at 52. I'm going to retire here at 60, and I hope you have, maybe in a couple of years, depending what I'm on. But certainly there's nothing I want to go back and see or go forward and think concept. It certainly can't be done.
Right. On the telephone line, you're on with John Lear. Good morning.
Morning, Art Cliff and Bill Arizona, CFY.
Yes, sir.
I was wondering if John might have privileged information that might give us a clue to our future. Have we been told anything that might tell us where we're headed?
I will tell you this, that in my brief career as a ufologist, I've made several predictions, 2 or 3 of them, and they've all turned out false. So I may be a good researcher, but I'm a terrible prophet.
Okay. Thank you, John.
Thank you very much. From Arizona, of course, CFY. On the wild line, you're on there with John Lear. Hi.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
Hi, John? Yeah. Oh, this is fantastic. John, I'm an old fighter pilot from Korea, and we used to fly the old F-86s. Yeah, my favorite one, D. Oh, okay. They were flat with me, and we do the Rolls-Royce engine. Yeah. And the only time I ever got involved with your company was when I bought my own jet, and it was a Lear jet. Anyway, we had a plane out that's about 35,000 feet one time coming over Kansas City. No, I think it was Cincinnati. And they came, my pilot came back and we get up there, we said we got to bring it down to 25,000 feet. And we picked her up again and she flew like a real trooper. Yeah, interesting. Oh, interesting as hell, yeah. Anyway, the reason I wanted to call and get my, I'm calling from San Diego, we're home with the tailhook maniac. Right. Yeah. We're a bunch of cowboys out here. But some of us are really curious about things. And you know about Thorne? You're Thorne. Yeah, which one is it? Well, he's a physicist, a cosmologist out here. And we were wondering about what the heck is going on. We simply were involved in the accelerator up there at Stanford. Yeah. And we took a whack at things, and I've got to get a million things to tell you. Well, you're right in the middle of the action down there in San Diego, because that's where the Navy has a lot of their operations. And I can tell you real weird stories about stuff that goes on down there, but you are right in the center of operations. I doubt if you could ever penetrate it, but if you could, you'd see a lot of real interesting stuff. Well, here's what we got. We're looking at times 10 to the minus 33rd. And we're looking at, instead of black holes, we're looking at wormholes. Yeah. And this is a concept that Thorne's been preaching for about 10 years. And of course, I think he's a wacko. And it's a vital concept, a wormhole. And you know that we got black holes in our vicinity. You know, supposedly every galaxy has its own black hole. And as far as wormholes, I don't think that's how it works, but go ahead. Well, it has to do with the space-time continuum. And listen to Thorne. Of course, Thorne's an old buddy of mine. And at first, it's inconceivable. If you look at the space-time continuum, it is a viable concept. Yeah, I think that what he's trying to do is figure out how they can get from place to place without violating the speed of light, and because they don't have access to the real information about words, they invent stuff like wormholes. But the way it works is called the instantaneous propagation of gravity. Science doesn't know it yet, but gravity is instantaneous, and there's 2 forms of A and B. That basically, to travel 90 times as fast as the speed of light, what you do is generate a very powerful beam of gravity that pulls space towards you. Space is actually a fabric. It can be pulled this way and that. We think of it as nothing. We think of it as something that has just 1 hydrogen atom per square meter.
John, in a sense, you're not really traveling through space to get from A to B, and you are jumping across an area.
Correct. You are pulling space towards you and coalescing or uniting with space that's maybe hundreds of light years away. But that's why they invent wormholes, because they know that it can be done. They're just trying to figure out a way that it can do that.
I think I know the concept of a black hole. What's the difference between a black hole and a wormhole?
Well, a black hole is just a very intense, a collapsed star, which is not letting any light in it, so dense that it doesn't let light go through it. Wormhole is a completely different thing. Wormhole is what they're speculating is how to get from point A to point B very fast without violating the principle of the speed of light.
Do you believe it can be violated, and I don't mean by the method you just described, but I mean in actual speed travel?
No, I don't think you can go faster than the speed of light in a linear direction. You have to do it some other way.
All right. On the toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lear. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Art. Good morning, John. You know, listening to you today, I'm Susan from Moscow Mills, and,
Moscow Mills, where?
Missouri. PNC, yes.
Yes.
You know, in the spirit that some people have of what John is talking about, we must understand that whatever experience that we have as humans or humanoids or whatever, it's a very good experience, and obviously, whoever, whatever has created us, and whatever use that we have for them, we have use for ourselves too. And there's there's so much love and joy in life, opposed to the diversity, which there's plenty of that too. But the mind the mind that was given to us, and the spirituality that we have needs to be used. And I think that's what he's talking about when he says, go on and live your life even though you have more information.
That's right. You get to do what you want. You get to make your life and have fun and do whatever you want.
Right. Can you tell me if there's in the other dimensions of what you're talking about in the 70 or so group, do they show any sign of their own spirituality? I'm not talking about religion here at all, but of a separate spirituality or more intense spirituality or different or?
No, I don't have an answer to that.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. Thanks, Art.
Thank you very much for the call, and it'll have to be fast, but we'll do one more here. On 103 line, you're on the air. Hello.
Awesome. I'm going to there are several other people such as Charles Ford and H.G. Lovecraft, people like that.
I'm sorry, what's the name?
Charles Ford.
Charles Ford and Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Oh,
Charles Ford?
Charles Ford, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good.
Yeah, that's what I was. It seems that when we talked about, I want to other guys like to do a little bit, we refer to the law in English behaviors.
Vessels, even. I've heard that word. Where are you from?
I'm in San Francisco.
San Francisco, all right. John, you said it before, vessels, containers for the soul.
Well, if we're speculating for the soul, it wasn't described in the documents that Bob read exactly what we were containers of. We could be containers of hormones, enzymes, or whatever. My own speculation is that we are containers of soul.
Well, it's I guess it's a good one, and I hope we do things else.
You can never destroy the soul. It goes on forever and ever and ever. And some people are able to recall past experiences, but most people are not. You're not supposed to be able to recall. But in fact, the soul goes on forever.
All right, on that note, vessels, all of you, containers, we are going to have to pause for normal news at the top of the hour. We'll be back with John Lear and more from the CBC Radio Network. That's 1-800-620.
8255. This is the CBC. Yes, certainly, and I thought that the Greenland theme might be appropriate. We do have shows Sunday evening, 7 to 10 topics. Always just like this. Early days of this night, John, for Greenland as well. John Lear is my guest pilot, IFO investigator in sort of semi-retirement. Back to them in a moment. John Lear is my guest. Back now to John and your questions. John, are you there?
Yep.
All right, 5 facts from Portland, Oregon, Sylvia. Please ask your guests, who does the briefing of presidents when they come into office on supposed national security aspects of IFOs? MJ-12, which still operates. Who's been making the decisions over the years on the continuity of our government's policy toward IFOs? Who decides what the president should know?
MJ-12. And finally on that, within the MJ-12 intelligence community, there's a great disdain for what gets together on the official, why the president, the Congress, or the other appointed officials don't know very much. Security clearances work like this. All the security clearances get a top secret. Above that, 28 levels of what you call top secret crypto. And they run through 1 through 28 feet high. Above that, there's 10 names like Hoorah, Amber, Ultra, the top being suggested. The President of the United States has a clearance about top secret crypto 17. He doesn't know very much. He doesn't need to know very much. He's kind of a figurehead. So they tell him, a little bit. They tell him probably the food recovery vehicles. And they maybe have a dead body or something. He doesn't know the whole story. He doesn't know the whole story. Yeah.
All right, John, this, and then we'll go back to the phones from San Clemente, California. All right, I heard that a nuclear explosion can actually destroy a soul. And I heard Mark McCann say if there is a death ray that can eliminate the soul. Does John know if the soul can die or be destroyed?
So, trying to understand it.
All right, I suppose the news would shake it up, please. On the toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lear. Good morning. Hello there. Hello. Yes, sir, you're on the air. Medford, yes, what's your question?
Quite interesting to both. I think Whitney Streeter said that he doesn't believe that any human being on Earth really knows what these things are, what they really are. Also, for your information, when a moth goes to the light, you can grab it, and it makes it easier to grab everything else.
You like that? You like that analogy, John? The moths go towards the light, and they're glad they fry themselves. On the first time caller line, you're on the air with John Lear. Good morning. Yes, I'm on.
I have a few problems with things you said, Mr. Lear, scientific, but I want to address this physical issue first. You indicated that the Bible is changed. Is that correct? Are you aware that the patriarchs in the early part of the 2nd century, in their letters and apologetics, had already included almost all the verses of the New Testament in their letters, whether it is 400 years before kind of thing. And so that we can find almost all the New Testament in their letters and writing each other's apologetics. Okay, now then, and that there has been a copy of the whole book of Mark found in Egypt, dated at the 125 after Christ, after AD. And they calculate how long it would have taken to get that into Egypt. It would have existed before the turn of the century. Okay, now look at the change I'm talking about are 325 AD during the first council of Nicaea. I know the date, and I'm saying that the almost complete New Testament is already found in the writings of what we call the patriarchs. Some of them, which was the title of John, in the first part of the 2nd century. And so we already have the New Testament in letters written back and forth. But the book of Mark found in around 127 Carmel Estate 125 AD. Then you have even separate historians agree that Luke, who wrote the Gospel of Luke in these Acts, is the first great historian and had this book there. And so I'm wondering where you come up with the conclusion. And I've heard this there before and questioned people about it, and they put on it. But it would be presented with the fact that the New Testament can be recovered from documents before the time they take or change. They just kind of go on. And I'm just going to say, or they may be recovered, but they're not in the King James Version. That has nothing to do with the reliability of the textual analysis. It's not based on when the King James is written. It's based on the number of manuscripts and how old they are and how much they change over a period of time. Even for the Old Testament, we even have these scrolls that good part of the book by David recovered that we find is for change very little of what we have today. I'm just saying conclusion to the empirical research, and apparently he didn't know that the New Testament canon was known. It can be found in manuscripts older than before Constantine was formed. And I'm just saying that they didn't make it to the King James Version. These manuscripts still exist with the King James Version. Now, as for science, I'm always upset that people talk about science, but ignore the fact that when you start talking about things that supernaturally comes to science. And I would give you an example. When you talk about time travel, one of our most basic laws is conservation of energy matter. Now, if someone comes from another time into this time dimension and brings their matter with them, they have added matter to broke the law of conservation of energy matter. So we, by definition, something break our natural laws. We call it supernatural. But everybody seems to want to bring in umbrella under the umbrella of science to call it what it is.
Which is not.
Okay, so we're natural. So where are we wrong? Where are we wrong? Where are you wrong? Yeah. Well, as the two dealing with the supernatural. Then I'm dealing with the supernatural.
All right, I guess it's a semantic argument. He wants it called the supernatural instead of science.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, okay. On the toll-free line, good morning, around here with John Lear.
Yeah, the heartbeat sound of the ocean is going to water.
It's wrong?
It's government work.
Oh, it's government work.
I'll explain that in a second, but I just want to say for you, John, everywhere around here says he works for God America, and I don't want to go into that. About the sonar group subject, thanks to Congressman Sam Carr, a sonar device that money left the environment has been indefinitely delayed. The Swift Institute of Oceanography and the Kentucky Department of Advanced Research and Project Bases give stop to the project's development in order to conduct an EIS. $35 million device part of the acoustic thermometry of ocean climate ASOS program will be placed on the coast of Point Third to moderate natural marine crash water.
Yeah, well, I'm aware of the fact that they have plans, but it hasn't been done yet.
Right, the device provides the transmission of sonar birds, blah, blah, blah. Well, I've heard this thing over the radio, and it sounds like I heard people go, so stand by the Congressman 60 Scott for 20 miles north of where they were going to place it, a couple of divers started back to the base. This is phenomenal.
All right, thanks. Well, again, I say, as far as I know, they have not yet begun that project. It's been halted, and so I have pretty doubt that that's what they're hearing, but the time will tell. On the toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lear. Good morning.
Well, Mr. Lear, your aviation credentials are certainly impeccable, to say the least, but like the previous fellow said, your science discussion is kind of strange, to say the least. It doesn't seem to hold a lot of water with any scientific theory. Okay, well, just tell me specifically where I went on. Well, the discussion of element 115 is all based on a non-existent element. And it is a stable, non-radioactive element. That's correct. Okay, well, let's suppose that's true, and I can't say anything different than that. I would like to say also, you mentioned the book, The God of Eden. There's recently been released on the internet an excellent, in
might be a good deal with this book. It's pretty much based on uncovered science policies. What do you think of that? I don't think so. We have like this scientific technology for a very short time. Yeah, I don't think it's really. Well, thanks a lot for your time, and I've been keeping up with the information since about 1988, and I hope it's not all over the state.
All right, thank you. That's an interesting point. I don't that's Ralph Hardline, you're on the old John Lear. Good morning.
Yeah, I'd like to ask John Mayer a question today. Actually, doubt that tonight. John, how long have you been involved in these laws? You're saying most of the information in the book you read are article books? No, because I read a book about 10 years ago called The Cost of Trigger Plastic is a Little Cost, and how they were going to duplicate the next time they tried with the alien deal that people would believe that they were going to be saved by aliens.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm sure a lot of the religious folks out there think you've got 46ers somewhere tattooed into your heroin.
Yeah.
Look at that green here.
Yeah, I see.
John, what about Air America? You did you talk about that?
Sure. I wanted to chat with Carnell to the game. They go very kind of their eye. You get the same market Air America, not only considerate about the CIA, which Air America was. You can all say south. But no, I did not work Air America with the chat. And those are familiar with the operation. They know exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm not.
Go ahead.
Iran Hunter.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
Sure. What's the talking about?
You transported or were about to transport some material to Iran, yes? So you ran some of the early weapons that Israel cut loose on our border, is that correct?
Yeah, we did everything. Like I say, the first airplane got shot down. At the time, we wanted to have Russia. Didn't want to send it to them because the guy was going. So they canceled the operation. Later, I think it was like 3 months later, they ran to another airline out of somewhere like that, something like that, and ran it from the Persian Gulf, like Dubai or one of those countries, directly into Iran, so they didn't have to go run into the country like we did. Turkey into airspace, and the deal was we would drop every other load, or give Turkey every other load that went in, and permission to fly over there.
Just thought I'd get that out. On the toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lear. Where are you from? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'd like to ask you a little more about that, the security that the government has that doesn't allow the president to know very much. Yeah. What was that called? Well, I just described how security works the lower class people, the top secret. There's 38 levels above that. But the president and state only have like this. And there's not enough what sort of, is this some sort of government agency that's the security? You mentioned some name.
MJ12?
Well, it's like President Truman, and it's more or less got out of hand. And that's what you, when President Eisenhower gave the military man, he gave more power to the MJ12 to cut out internal. They had a full operation. We think we have a democracy, and every Republican are bad in the state. But we hear it enough because we have a free country. There's a lot of them, but it's not true. MJ12 runs the whole thing. So one last thing, Mark, can you give the number, or not the number, the address to your network on
The address to you?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
The address to the network?
Do you need to write to me?
Yeah, to the network, yes, sir.
Well, the network is in a separate place from it. You're
In
on
Oregon, yeah.
in Oregon.
Yeah. I'd like to keep on advertising
I see. Okay, well, contact me by fax. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. And that's area code 702-727-8499. That's my fax number, 8499. If you want to contact the network directly, it's area code 503-664. 8829. 8829. And if you want a tape of this program, as long as I'm doing message numbers here, it's area code 503-664-7966. John, we're in the number mode. Why don't you give the address for the Lazar tape?
Okay, the Lazar tape is TriDot Corporation, that's TRIDOT. The corporation is 1324 South Street. And Las Vegas, Nevada, 89104. South Nevada, for the side of the book. It's $29.95. Plus $5 shipping and handling for the Lazar tape, where we describe his experiences with the baggage steering on the project.
Right, good. On the toll-free line, you're on the air.
Hi, thanks for returning the calling. Great show. Hello, John. I don't really know so much about UFOs, so I mean, this might be a real basic question, but can you tell me about the navigation of these craft and what they built up, what kind of compounds or...
It's my understanding that the material that's made out is more or less raw material. They've been able to compact and compact the atoms to such a tight state that it's built and constructed. We've seen that many times where a structure will crash to stand and be at a 45-degree angle impact, but the builders don't get up to all. As far as navigation, I just don't know how to control.
Okay, well, that's the last one.
All right, thank you. John, remember, first of all, did you happen to catch the movie Rockwell on Showtime?
Sure, it's
What's your assessment of the movie? Was it good?
yeah, it's pretty good. Each time they make a movie, they get a little closer to the truth. I do like the way they create the Asian or a lady, reaching out. And it didn't look all that realistic, but it got better than this stuff before.
Well, in that movie and in descriptions of Roswell, there's a number of witnesses, John, who say that a piece of material from one of those craft was held, and they showed it in Roswell, and you could crumple it up, and it would spring right back out again.
Right.
Is that similar to the material that you described a little while ago?
As the construction.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can imagine us those various parts of it. All right, very good. Let's go here. On the wildfire line, you're on the air with John Lear. Good morning.
Yeah, this is great.
Kiski, Alaska. Yes, sir.
Right here, this is the first couple hours, 16 nights, and those after you're over.
I see.
So here, anywhere you answer them. I have 3 short questions for John. Number one, were you a member of the Trilateral Commission?
Yeah.
Yeah. About the chemical correlation? Yeah. About a member of the nation? Of what?
The Masons.
You go to the comic box?
But I can tell you that I really accused of that.
Okay.
How about the CIA, John? Let's cover them all. KGB. NSA. No?
I'm just a poor lawyer like that.
All right. Good. Okay, Father?
Okay.
Thank you. Kiski, Alaska. Well, that covers most of the government agencies anyway. On the toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lear. Not a lot of time, right?
Good morning, Eric. Good morning. Good morning. Couple of things I want my wife and I were looking at the telescope, and they really did the view, and now I'm aware of the moon was like a blue, but they're also looked to be sort of like a crash that was, I never thought, my wife and I don't want to talk to too many people about it, because we don't want these games at the end, not with all that kind of stuff. But is that really possible, or do you think maybe it was more like a reflection of maybe the sun, or, from the picture we got? Because it was, more like a saucer, it was like a saucer shape, but it was really,
Thankfully. But like, I don't want to very good friend one morning.
John, we'll have to hold the rest of this, I guess. So stay right where you are. We'll be right back to you. You're listening to CBC Radio Report. At 1-800-618-8255. 1-800-618-TALK. First call is 702-727-1222. 702-727-1222. Or use the wildcard line at 702-727-1295. This is Coast to Coast AM on the CBC Radio Network. He's the granddaddy of ufology. I wonder if he wants that. John, do you mind that description, granddaddy of ufology?
No, I became a grandfather to a beautiful little girl, Alexandria. Lear singing out in Chicago, my older daughter. That was May 4th. She's about 4 months old.
Congratulations, John. Stay put. We'll be right back to you. The granddaddy of ufology, and he doesn't know. That's John Lear. We'll be back in just a moment. Here's John Lear. Hi, John.
How you doing?
Final portion now. From Omaha, Nebraska, somebody wants to know, John, isn't it possible the aliens are lying to us?
Yeah. They can still document that they aren't skeptics. And I was going to tell the previous caller that a friend of mine and Steve was looking at one morning ready to go flying, and he saw Dr. 120 at the time that he was just broke apart. And while we were talking here, I had a reference that I could read, but I can't find it. A NASA technical document that documents about 600 different types of weird phenomena that have occurred out between the year 1600 and now, as far as flashing light, weird shadows, all kinds of stuff. I just can't find it.
All right, well, if you run across it, we'll do it. Matt in Portland wants to know, among other things, about a secret Earth war. Linda Howe spoke about a secret Earth war. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, she was saying that the company had, they had a secret vault for the whole title discussions that are soundproofed and monitored and swept all the time.
Sure.
And somebody had stepped out, opened the door, and somebody went in and said, well, how was the secret war going? And of course, what he was referring to the concept we have in the brain.
All right, then I ask you about one more thing. I've done a series of interviews, John. I don't know if you heard any of them, with Richard Holman.
Yeah.
And Richard, did you hear some of that?
No, I didn't, but I just got a tape, this 2-year tape of the structure on the moon.
Right.
That stands something like 57 miles high.
That's right.
Very interesting, and I ordered the photographs myself from NASA, and I'm looking forward to them arriving in the next few days.
All right, very good. Yeah, I have a lot of the pictures. I also have the videotapes. The presentation was very captivating, and you would think that it would be breaking in the news, but not so far.
No, really, it's not interested as far as the work on why. I told them that Bob, the czar, has seen in his briefing, the Sidonia region, photos that weren't accessible to the public, and there was definite doors and windows and construction on the pyramid in Sidonia.
All right, on the toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lear. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Where are you?
Bob,
Yes, good, Bob.
I just got a couple questions, John. One is the chief leader is Bill Meyer. Billy Meyer? Yeah. We thought some of this contact basis without the AUV, we always do those physical and then actually from the same half that we are.
Question I have is they also believe in reincarnation and they don't believe in religion as such, but more as creation. Deal with good and man and whatnot. The question I have is they don't like us dealing with the grave. They think they're a negative life force. Yeah, I hear that. And why? Apparently, they came offered now their help to the American leadership at one time or another. And it wasn't accepted. I'm just kind of wondering if that's just because they weren't giving the offering technology or weapons. They wanted weapons and raised offers to give us the weapons. They did that.
John, I want you to give some advice to the young ufologists out there. A lot of people are absolutely lit afire by all of this, and they're going to travel down the same road that you traveled down. And you've now reached a point where you've said you're fatalistic about it, and the best thing we can all do is go out and live our lives and enjoy our life. What would you say to the young ufologists out there?
Well, they're not going to pay any more attention to that than I did when people told me that.
Well, I know, but we should try. We really should try. If you were to sit down with somebody who's just starting into all this, what would you say to them?
Good luck.
Good luck? Nobody try to stop it.
No. Because I know that the lure of information, finding out things, is too powerful. It's not wrong.
Well, that's been realistic. Thanks. On the toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lear. Hi.
How you doing?
We're doing okay.
Okay, this day is Grand City.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got a question for you. My question is that of all the things I've heard you said tonight, how could anything be possible? I mean, I'm a big Star Trek fan, and everything that he talks about seems to come together. How does that all happen? And could it be possible that someday we could travel like that?
All right. Why not? John, do you think that is in mankind's future? In other words, is there going to be a federation? Is there going to be a group that goes outward? Is that where we're headed, or do you think not?
No, I don't think so. What's wrong with the Petri dish?
Pretty soon.
No, the one over town, the structure was based on well, like we get that one, I was going to say based on the new first, but that's not what it was based on. King Roddenberry was supposedly one of three, probably one producer who did it, special information, to use as a student, and that's what I read, where he denied that.
All right, but you think on balance we're going to be pretty much earthbound. We're not and then there's the Petri dish.
Right.
Enjoy your lives, folks.
Right.
On the toll-free line, you're on the air with John Lee. Where we going?
Hi, John.
Hey, it's going okay.
Great. I was wondering, I live in Phoenix, Arizona. A few years back, a bunch of my friends and I, we were out in the front yard and we saw a great green light beam going across the sky. And it was solid. And it had a beginning and it had an end to it, like water coming out of a hose and you first turn it on and shut it off.
Yeah.
Like a big plasma beam going through the sky. And it was a good, like 30 to 40 feet diameter. Oh, it lasted a good 3-4 miles going through the sky. It was like a big arc. And I was wondering if you had any knowledge of what that might mean.
No, that's the first description I've heard of this. I've heard a lot of this stuff, but that's the first one I've heard of. Back.
Boy, me too. That's an interesting one. All right, on the wild card line, you're on the air with John Lear. Good morning.
Good morning, Robert. Matt Coleman.
Yes, ma'am.
John, I wanted to ask you a question very quickly. You spoke of
William Brown's book, God's Peace, where he described the humans have been manipulated throughout history by extraterrestrials. And what I wanted to know is if you had any, this film, which was undeveloped, had the film, and it was the Eisenhower briefing as we come to know it, and it was supposedly the briefing that Eisenhower got when he became president on the alien situation. So, remember this, told about the Roswell crash, it told what they were, it told the original members, they went to 12, what they planned to do. Very interesting, people say they should say the information was definitely true, not necessarily the document itself.
Then you say 1985, my interest begins. Actually, it began a little earlier than that. What made you write that 1985?
That's when Fred Wilson came to Las Vegas.
And told me the story about the Roswell. Yeah, okay, I see. Then 1986, and I remember this one very well. JAL 747 Captain is followed by UFO 3 times as big as an aircraft carrier, and I remember that.
They were enormous craft, and 1,000 per hour is on the way from several of the countries to Anchorage, Houston, and Anchorage, and then on to Japan. And about an hour out of Anchorage, and at 33,000 feet, it was nice. This thing appeared as a aircraft, and it was not a passenger flight, it was cargo, so it was only 2 guys in the cockpit, but they all fought. Radar had it, returned to be sure it wasn't some gigantic reflection of some sort. They went down to 29,000 feet to see if it was found, and it did. And then after about an hour, it just left. They landed, gave their FAA report, and other than a few comical news stories, these were by the press, specifically by aviation space technology, who was a premier aviation magazine, didn't give us one word, not even a sentence.
Well, for all your flying, John, and the one incident you regret that may have been something like that, you must talk to all kinds of other captains, lots of friends in the industry. Do they talk about this film?
Not much of policy and toxic energy brings this up. Unless I've been with the field for a long time, and unless it's the protest, but you find out that maybe a third of the pilots have been.
All right, we're at the bottom of the hour. This is where we pause. We've been doing sort of a historical look at UFOs, how John became involved, and we're just about up to modern. This is CBC. Good morning. I'm Art Bell. My guest is John Lear, airline captain, IFO investigator in semi-retirement. And we'll get back to this. Now to John Lear. John? All right. We're getting up toward the modern day here. Let us look at 1987. And particularly the Gulf Breeze sightings, because that's still going on, John. It's still going on. We're getting photographs. There have been recent photographs, one Earth, which is a very big deal. A lot of people are following up on that right now. And the same gentleman at Gulf Breeze continually seeing these craft. What is your assessment of what happened at Gulf Breeze?
Well, I first heard about it in 1987 when the Channel 4, I believe, was down there, and put out the documentary, and it and it Walter's film that he took out the back door of this craft hovering behind the tree line, or just over the tree line. And it was tremendously interesting. There was no doubt in my mind that from the videotape this thing occurred, but there were so many people jumped on it as a hoax, and they just did backflips to try and prove it was a hoax. But in my opinion, it was not a true thing. Ed Walters just took a tremendous amount of flack over the years for showing his film and for saying the things he did, but I believe it 100%.
He's not easy to get as an interviewee. I've tried to get Ed Walters a few times, and he's somewhat cantankerous and not very interested in publicity. Is that your take?
I would be too if I had undergone what he did. I think he just took it was worthless.
Wasn't there something about somebody who supposedly found a model in a house that Walters had rented or something like that?
He sold his house, and the people who moved in found in the attic a model of what he was made out of drawings that were dated after this incident.
Ah.
And it was just a complete setup from beginning to end.
Oh, well, and yet that and the guys who tromped around the field in England and any other story, weak as it may be, John, that seems to make people laugh at all this and say, aha, see, what a hoax. Those stories stick like glue.
Yeah.
50 people can look up in the sky and see a saucer or see a craft, and one stupid story comes along and it blows away all that good. Why is that?
Because the disinformation is so firmly in place after 46 years that there's just no way. They've done a fantastic job of disinformation.